Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paulina and this is the first cash stuffing for May of 2022. So before we get started, I just want to say I am back. I'm sorry I didn't post last week. I was under the weather and work was killer, so I was just in no shape to film. So now I'm back. I'm feeling a lot better. My voice still a little, my throat hurts still a little, but it's okay. So this week we're going to be stuffing $543. We're on week 1 of the pay period. We got paid yesterday. Ooh. And then we're also going to be doing some challenges. So since I wasn't able to film last week my kids challenges, I decided to move it to this week. So this video will be extra long this time. And if you hear noise in the background, my son is on his phone. So let's get started. So as always, we're going to start with the wallet, and I already took out the change. So if you guys are new, I keep the quarters since I don't budget money for laundry. I just keep the quarters. Is this even a quarter? Oh, why does that look weird? Oh, okay. I don't budget for laundry, so I just keep my quarters and use that as I need them. And then I throw the other change in here. So that is that. Now we're gonna move on to the wallet. Now, like I said before, I was sick last week, so I wasn't able to film. So I didn't actually take the money out of here. So whatever we had from last week was just rolled over onto this last week and so on. So anything left over here is from the last 2 weeks. So I have $10 in there. So I'm gonna push them to the side so we could put that away later. And I'm gonna give Marcel the $10. My son spent his money, so he gets $5. My daughter has $5 left over. She also gets $5. Eating out, it gets 20. It's empty. Gas gets 50. I didn't actually pay the person. I forgot to pay her. So I will be paying her Monday, so for the last Friday. So now gas has $70, 20, 40, 60, $70. And 40 of those 70 go to the person who picks up my kids. Groceries gets 30. There's money in here. So 20 and 30. And now gas has, or groceries has 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3. $73. And that goes in there. And there's nothing in receipts. All right, so that does it for the wallet. Mom is getting 20 because of the 10 that I normally get, plus the rollover. Ooh, excuse that. So now I have 120, 40, 50, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 173. Now I have to tell you guys a story. So I wasn't able to film last week because I was so sick. Someone got me sick at work. So my son is getting $5 or $10. He didn't have rollover this week. So now my son has 100, 220, 30, 40, 50, 561. Sorry. 261. So yeah, someone got me sick last weekend and I got home and I was out. Like there was no way I could film. I was just so tired. My daughter's getting 10 plus her $5 rollover. She's getting a total of 15. So now my daughter has 100, 220, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. 279 for my daughter. So yeah, so I wasn't able to film or anything. It was just my wallet and my kids' challenges, so that's why I moved them over to this week. Pets is getting skipped this week, but let me tell you guys, this last week, so from Friday I started getting sick and I was just trying to rest and stuff like that. I was just not feeling good. To this last week, because tomorrow's Mother's Day, and from this week right now, from the Monday to now, let me tell you the chaos that was my job. Whew. Whew. Okay, 30 for clothes, 30 for clothes, so 20, 30. Since everyone decided to get sick at work, a few people called in, so we were very short-handed, and clothes has 100, 250, 70, 90, 310, 320, 330, 31, and 332. Oh, I'm rusty. You know, you miss videos for 2 weeks and you forget how to count. Beauty has is getting 20, and look at these nails, y'all. I haven't even gone to get them done since the last time. That's how sick I wasn't. I wasn't feeling it, you know. So I might be going today or tomorrow. So now Beauty has 60. It's much needed. School is getting 5. So at my job right now, it's the busiest time of the year. It's like Black Friday at my job, you know. So now school has 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, and 43. Family Fun is getting $10. So now Family Fun has 10, 20, 30, 40. So one of the main people who runs one of the departments there called out midweek because he was just so sick, and it just chaos. It was just chaos at my job after that. So I am so exhausted, and it also made my recovery a lot slower because I actually ended up having to go to work every single day. No fun. Moving on to the next binder. Date night. Date night is getting $5. It was no good. I hate going to work sick. You know, you're just not your best, you know, and not doing your best. So now date night has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, $48. So it was no good. Crafts is getting $5, and I'm sorry the story just ended so abruptly, but so yeah, that is the main reason why there was no video yesterday or last weekend. I'm sorry, I apologize. And I actually filmed a tattoo vlog. However, I was so tired. I hadn't even edited the video, and then by the time the weekend came around, I was just so tired to film another one. I was so tired to even edit that tattoo one that I just didn't upload anything. So crafts now has 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, $96. But I have to tell you guys what happened last, at this point it was 2 weeks ago when I went to my tattoo appointment. Gaming is $5. So now gaming has 50, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86. All right. Tattoos is getting 20 today. Tattoo only has $400. You know, tips. So, it was $200 that I left for my tattoo, and then tips. I can't remember what I did tips. I think it was either 20 or 30, and then food. So I'm down to 420 now. So gotta build that back up. But on my way there, my tattoo artist on that day, I had this whole day planned out for that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna wake up at like noon, because my appointment was initially at 4, and I was like, I'm gonna wake up at noon, and I'm gonna shower, take a nice warm bath, just feel real good and clean, because you never want to go to a tattoo appointment with dirty. You want to smell fresh. I mean, you're close contact with somebody the whole time. You don't want to be stinking. And I woke up at like 8 in the morning. Because once you're an adult, I guess you have like an internal clock that wakes you up at 8 in the morning or 7 in the morning, even on your days off. Gifts is getting $5. So I was like, oh, should I message him? If he needs me in earlier, I could come in a couple hours earlier. I was like, nah, I don't want to be that person. So now Gibbs has 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So I didn't bug him. But then around like 12:45, 12:50, it was almost 1, he messages me, hey, can you show up at like 2? I was like, oh yeah, sure, absolutely. And I messaged him, and I told him I was just about to message you, or I was going to message you earlier about that. But yeah, I'll be there at 2. And then I see the clock. And it is almost 1 o'clock, and I still had to shower. I still had to put on makeup. I still had to drop my kids off because I had my son with me and I couldn't take him to the shop, so I had to drop him off at his dad's house on my way there. So then it all just hit me. I'm like, oh no, it's not 12. It's like literally 10 to 1. That means I have less than 30 minutes. So I had never showered so fast in my life. No makeup, nothing. So then I dropped my kid, and then as I'm leaving, I realized I have no gas. So I had to stop by and get gas. So car expenses. So then car expenses, it doesn't have anything, which I'm going to get to in a bit. So it's getting 20, so now it only has 20. Home maintenance gets 10. So yeah, I'm rushing out the door, and I had this plan to film and just do this whole vlog, and I go rush, put like not even like the whole tank. I just like $15, that'll get me there, drop my kid off, drive to the tattoo shop. And as I'm pulling out of my kid's house, my baby daddy's house, my car says check charge system, and that is when your transmission is going out. So now home expenses has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 105, 6, 7, 107. 107. So this happens to me all the time. It happens like at least once a year. And I don't think it's a transmission. It's not the transmission. It's the alternator. That's what it was. It was the alternator. I was like, dang it. The alternator. It happened. I was like, really? Right as I'm pulling out. And I'm like, you know what? Screw this. We're going. I'm like, I know I get a couple miles. I get a couple miles out of it. So I turned off my air conditioner. I turned off my radio. I unplugged my phone from the charger. Christmas is getting $10. Okay. So now Christmas has 100, 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 132. And I'm freaking out. So then I messaged my artist. I'm like, I'm gonna be there like at 2:15 tops, like at the latest, It's like 1:45 at this point, Birthdays is getting $10. And now birthday has 120, 30, 40, and 50. So he's like, oh yeah, you know what? You could even show up at 2:30. I'm like, no, too late. I'm already on the road. I'm just telling you 2:15 just in case I don't make it by 2 on the dot. He's like, oh, okay, that's fine. But yeah, if no rush, don't feel rushed. If you get here at 2:30, that's fine. I was like, okay, cool. So I'm driving, and my car goes into battery saver mode, and I'm like, no. So then I'm like, oh my god, what do I do? So then I get to a stop sign, and then it just goes back to normal. It's fine. Just the battery saver mode goes away. The the charge system goes away. We're skipping vacation. Health is getting $10. And I just got some prescriptions yesterday, so I had to dip into this one. It wasn't too much though. So health now has 120, 110, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 124. So then as I'm driving, again, it goes back on like right shortly after that. And I'm like, oh no, you know, it's like this is going to be. So it was like a 15-minute car ride of just highest anxiety, panic attacks. I never freaked out so much in my life. I was praying like, come on, just get me there, get me there. I'll tow my car back, it's fine. I just get me there. Toys is getting $5. So I get to the tattoo shop right at 2. I didn't even have to be there at say 2:15. I showed up right at 2 on the dot. I go in and I'm like, I made it. He's like, you made it. I was like, yes. So I made it. Toys is $5, and now Toys has 20, 45, 55, 6, $56. Okay, emergency gets $20. So I got my tattoo, and on my way back my car starts doing that again, but it's less anxiety this time because I know that I have insurance and I can just get it towed. It's only like a 30-minute car ride from the tattoo shop to my house, and I was like, cool. And so I made it home. Everything was great. And then I dropped my car off at the mechanic, and he looked at it, and I was like, I think it's the alternator again. He's like, is it really? I was like, yeah. He's like, no, we changed it like less than a year ago. Like it was fixed. I'm like, I don't know. It's telling me the charge system. So emergency is $40 now. And I had to dip into this because what I had in my cart maintenance wasn't enough to fix my car. So I had to dip into this emergency fund again. So he looked into it and he was like, oh, it's fine. It was just, I guess, one of the bands. There's a band, I don't know mechanics. It just it broke or something, and it was like $65 to fix that. I was like, oh my god, that beats like the $200 that would have been for my alternator, so I'm good. But yeah, that was my crazy story. New phone, $5. So now new phone has 100, 250, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, and 74. I also have to tell you guys, this kid needs a phone. I had the, what was it? Thursday, my son was getting picked up, and while I was at work, mind you, sick as a dog, in the middle of like the chaos, like a tornado, I get a call from the person who picks up my kids saying, oh, he's not here. And I'm like, what? Like, he's not here. I can't find him. Where is he? Doesn't have a phone. I can't reach him in any way, shape, or form. New car is getting $10. And I call the school, no answer. I leave a message thinking maybe he stayed after school. No, at this point, nothing. Longest 20 minutes of my life. Never got a call back from the school receptionist. And I was crying my eyes out, sick, you know, I couldn't function. It was like the most chaotic thing that I had ever experienced. It was horrifying, honestly. And then I get a call from the person, oh, we found him. He was sitting inside in a classroom waiting for me because I showed up 2 minutes late. And he decided to go back in the school and sit in a random classroom. And that is the reason why he really needs a phone, because, oh my goodness, I was crying, hyperventilating. I was like, screw this job, I'm about to leave. Then I called the school, and the receptionist at that point answered, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't even realize there was a voicemail." I was like, "Dude, my son was missing. My son, I was waiting. It probably wasn't 20 minutes. It was probably like 10. I was like, that's like literally every minute that I can't find my kid, something bad could have happened. And you know, you didn't pick up the phone. I don't know. I mean, I can't really control what they do. They can't be sitting by the phone, 24/7, but still, oh, it was crazy. So now new car has 50, 150, 70, 80, 90, 205. Sorry, this is a long rant. So then after that, they called me and everything was okay. And then I got done with work at like 6, or was it 5? 5:30, I think it was. Somewhere like that. It was way too long of a day that day. And he was fine. But this really just makes me want to get him a phone ASAP. Like, we really need to go get that phone. So now New Home is getting $5. So now New Home has 155, 65, 66. $166. And with that, we are done with our binders. So we're gonna start with these here, the smaller ones. And this week I'm stuffing two for this week, but one for last week, because I was gonna do $10 last week on these. So it's gonna be a total of 3 envelopes this week, and we're almost done. 1, 2, 3. And then this is for the island challenge. We actually already reserved the room, so we are good to go. We don't have to pay anything until we get there. So that was awesome in their part. So we don't have to pay anything. We did reserve 3, I think, two. I think we're reserving 2. Yeah. So that is done. 3. So that is $30. 2, 3. That's. So I'm excited for that. We're excited to go to the island. All right, the next one on the list is the 4th of July one. We haven't figured anything out. 2 and 3. Alright, so put that there. Okay. Alright, so now we're moving to the county fair challenge. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, and last but not least, we are doing the 7-mile challenge. 1, 2, and 3. So there's that. So then these are done. and squared away. And now we're gonna move on to our 100 envelope challenge. We're only doing 2 envelopes today. We're actually doing 28 and 25. So I'm gonna start with 20. 10, 25. There you go. Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25. And then the other one is 28. 23. Okay. So then, as always, we gotta mark it. So I'm gonna move the 25 and 28. All right, and that's what the challenge is looking like. It's looking good. So now all that's left is the kids' challenges. So let's pan out to that. So now it's time for the kids' challenges. We're gonna start with Dylan. And as you guys know, I asked my kids 5 math problems, and for every answer they get right, they get $1. They have 10 seconds to answer the question right. If they don't get it right, they don't get the $1. So let's get started. Ready, Dylan? They start off easy, as always, but then they get harder. So ready? Oh, it's 2 times 9, not 2 plus 5, 9.
18.
Good job.
24? 28? I don't know this one. I don't get it. 40.
Oh, second to
I
spare.
was close.
All right.
111? 121.
Good job. That was good. That was good. All right. So how much money did Dylan get today? I didn't realize that some of Odette's cards were mixed in with yours. All right. So Dylan got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and $5. So here we are with Odette's challenge. She is using her mermaid envelope that I made.
It is new.
It is new. So then let's get started. You ready? All right, so you only get 10 seconds to answer, okay?
Okay. 11 plus what?
6.
11 plus 6. 17?
Good job. 10 plus 2.
10 plus 2 is easy. It's 12.
Okay.
I didn't even learn that at school.
11 plus 8.
11 plus 8. 19? Close to 20.
6 plus 9.
6 plus 9? Wait. 50.
5 plus 6.
5 plus 6.
All right, you're done.
Oh, I was
That's
gonna
it.
say 11.
Okay, all right, I'll give it to you, but you were off by a few seconds, okay? So you're getting all 5. I'll give you the $1, okay? So then, let's see. How many did she get today?
I know
How many? Count them.
1, 2, 3, 5. This number. This is how crazy I put it up.
All right. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. Go ahead and comment down below. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye.